It's raining. I got a new MANGOAL dash cam. Let's go install it in my Ford Escape. But first, let's take it inside out of this rain and go unbox this thing. So this is the box that came in the mail. I just took the tape off to see what was inside because I wasn't sure what it was. There was nothing on the outside that gave it away. Then I opened it and I was like, oh yeah, I know what this is. So that kind of gives it away of what it's for. But what is it? Let's find out. All right, where's the best place to open? It's probably right here. Oh, darn it, I wrecked it. That should just fall right out. Or not. Make sure it's right side up, actually. And we have a plain white box. What could possibly be inside? Ah. Some kind of paperwork. More paperwork. More paperwork. Ooh, and zip ties. I like that. And there you see what we got in the box. OEM style dash cam. Tailor for my car. We'll go through that in a second. So what we got in here looks like this is going to be the unit itself. Very nice. Protected. Make sure I take that protective tape off of there. Which is not going to work. Got some buttons in the bottom for power. I'm guessing that camera button is to manually save a clip. Nice bit of wiring there. I'm guessing that's, yep, that's the power plug, of course. See what else we got in here. That's going to be a tape that holds it to the windshield. Comes with a memory card, 128 gig. It's a class 3. So let's see how that performs. And we got a whole bunch of fun stuff in here I got to install. Couple different cables. Something about failure alarm. That should be fun to figure out. That is our DLC or data link connector dongle that will power the camera if you want to plug it in that way. That way it comes on when the car is on. There's a bracket that attaches to the windshield, I'm guessing, and then the camera would just clip into there like so. Double-sided tape and a trim stick so you can easily remove, I'm guessing, the cover that goes around the rearview mirror. Oh, and don't forget, memory card. Here's the manual that came with it for installation. Shows the app on your phone you can use because it's Wi-Fi capable. It's a 4K camera. It's got a G sensor, 150-degree viewing angle, parking mode, and loop cycle. I don't have, but this one's extra nice because it hooks up behind the rearview mirror, kind of hidden out of the way. And you can control it with your phone, view the clips on your phone, all that cool stuff. This kind of goes through all the features of the camera, how to use the app. So let's go put it in. I've been using these suction cup mount dash cams forever, and I've been looking for something a little different. It's a little more discreet and permanent. These always get in the way. You can't close your sun visor. They always fall off when it gets too hot out. The suction cup lets go. But this MANGOAL dash cam mounts up under here, behind the rearview mirror, and plugs in right up here. So let's see if we can get that put in. Okay, so let's go over how to get this new MANGOAL dash cam installed. First thing we want to do is remove the old dash camera, if you have one. I ran mine to the data link connector to power it, so we're just going to gently pull this wire out of the headliner. Move this rearview mirror out of the way so you can access the back of it, because the dash camera has to be mounted right up here with this supplied bracket that kind of fits in right around where the rearview mirror mounts. To power the dash cam when the car is running, there's a plug behind this cover you need to access. So you take the supplied trim stick and just kind of work this around, releasing all the plastic clips that hold this in. Just pry gently and they all kind of pop off real easily. One more up in here. There we go. Well, two more up in there. Just kidding. And let that fall to the ground. Perfect. So once that cover is off, if you have rain sensing wipers, you'll have a sensor here with a plug that goes to the little Y harness that comes with the camera to get power to the camera. But since we don't have that, we are going to use the data link connector plug, which will plug right into the camera. Now that the data link connector power port adapter thingy is installed, we'll just run this cable up along the A-pillar and plug it into the camera once that's installed. Okay, got my microfiber rag, just kind of clean around the area here. Give that bracket the best chance of sticking to the windshield forever. It won't be fun to remove, but at least they give you a second piece of adhesive film, double-sided tape, you know, the 3M, VHB, good stuff. Sticks forever. And if you ever have to move this to a different vehicle, you can always use that to transfer it. Just leave the old stuff on the windshield for the next guy. Or be nice and just leave them the camera. Who knows? Okay, so we got our double-sided tape adhered bracket. I'm going to peel off the red backing, which sometimes is easier said than done. Make sure not to touch it, otherwise your fingers are going to stick to it forever. Not like super glue, but you know, it's pretty sticky stuff. So we're going to line this up, center it with the mirror bracket, and gently place it down where we're happy. And then kind of just press it into place. Make sure it's nice and flat. And there we go. Now we'll take our camera and line up all the little clips, or all the little holes for all the little tabs for the clips. I need two hands for this to kind of guide everything where it's supposed to go. There we go. And that's installed nice and sturdy. We can put our rearview mirror cover, or sensor cover back on, put our rearview mirror back in place, then run the wiring. Forgot to mention, this also has a little GPS plug. Might be an extra option you can purchase from MANGOAL that'll give you GPS data for your dash cam, which is nice in some of the higher end ones. They can kind of tell you where you are at all times. So if there's ever an incident, it's has GPS coordinates on the screen. So let's get this thing plugged into that data link connector wire, which we have to run up here. Get this cover back on, and be on to the next step, which is plugging in the memory card and getting this thing programmed. Okay, before I put this cover back on for the sensor and the wiring, I just want to show you that I found this little loop here that I was able to run the wiring through. Kind of tuck it up out of the way and keep it from flopping down. Also curled the GPS optional antenna plug in there, so that way it's all out of the way. When I put the cover back on, it won't flop down. And I ran the wire up along the headliner here, just tucked it in with my finger. And when you get over here, you want to run the wire kind of above and out of the way of the curtain airbags, if your vehicle's equipped with those. That way, when if you do get in an accident, the curtain bag can come out and down the way it's supposed to. You don't want this wire in the way of any of the tethers or anything. Just a word of the wise when you're running wiring up your A-pillar in these newer cars that have airbags. And then down behind the airbag, came out, tucked it into this rubber weather strip here. Just push your finger in there and you can make a little channel for it to hide in. See it there? Use the twist tie that came with the wiring to kind of bundle it all up and tuck it back behind where that panel is going to go. And then it's just, plugged in there. Everything's out of the way. Won't be able to kick it or anything, hopefully. So let's get this all bundled back up. Get the cover back on and get the dash cam set up. I was about to put this cover back on. I noticed this little notch in the front here, which is perfect for the wiring for the camera. So I just ran it through this little notch here. Then I popped the cover back on, snapped it all back into place. And on the right side of the camera here is where the memory card goes. Just have the shiny gold side facing you. Push it all the way in and then use a fingernail to kind of lock it into place. And you're done. All right, all plugged in, memory card's in. Let's start the car and see what happens. That was a good noise.
Start recording.
Aha. So we're up and running. Let's play with the app and set some settings. Okay, as you can see, I got my camera connected to the phone here, to the app. And we got a nice view of what's going on. It says it's recording. We can either pause the recording or take a snapshot, which will take a picture of what's on the screen currently. Then we go into camera settings down here, and it brings up all these different things you can change and play with. So I will go through that, set it up how I like it. I'm sure your settings will be different, but yeah, out of the box, it's recording. It powered up just fine, so we'll see how it works. Let's go get some driving footage. Well, I've had the MANGOAL dash cam installed for a couple days now. Been driving around, getting the clips that you saw, and I like it. It's pretty good. I like the way it fits into the windshield. Kind of show you from the outside here. It's pretty well hidden up there. I would prefer a little darker of a tape, since on my vehicle it has to be taped to the windshield. I know some kits clip in a little more discreetly. I'm going to take that sticker off of there so it blends in a little better, but you can barely see it, especially from inside the car. Let's take a look here. So just kind of sitting from the driver's seat, looking out, it barely hangs down below the mirror. It's actually more like that. So it fits real nice. It's hidden up there pretty well. Very sturdy. Haven't had any issues. The quality's really good. The clips look really good, as you saw. I really like the way the camera fits. I love the app because you can just download all your videos, all your pictures right to your phone without having to take the memory card out. The files in TS format for a minute-long clip, they're about 133 megabytes, which is really nice, really easy to deal with, depending on what kind of software you use to view your clips or make a video if you need to. Really easy to integrate into your software to edit the clips. So I'll have links down in the description where you can pick up a MANGOAL dash cam for your vehicle. There's plenty of vehicles out there that it fits. Lots of different OEM style installations where they look great, they fit great, and the quality's great. I mean, it looks really good. The clips look really good. So yeah, check them out. Pick up one for yourself. I will see you in the next video. Probably be clips from this dash camera.